G'day guys, this is Bearcraft and I'm playing with a TV. I wanted a smaller TV because I didn't have it spare from my my big neck screen there. So yeah, I had a 40-inch with a broken panel and I got this one yesterday. It's a Samsung and the model is this one, the problematic model, which goes through mainboard a lot, and the problem seems to be, from what I can measure, seems to be that chip over there. I already replaced the two caps, so it's a new one. Same thing, replace another one on the other side, but it's still the red blinking light. So I figured I got two 40-inch, a Toshiba and a Samsung, and a lot of cheap panels are made by Samsung. So what's the odd that the panel would fit? So I looked that up. It's got one thing that's different, and I was able to use it. So I did. I took the board out of the other one, shoved it in there with its ribbon, and it plugs right in there, and it works perfectly fine. Yeah, this board was here, somewhere like that. So took that out, and I've also bridged the power supply so that it would turn on the backlight, because I cannot use the backlight part this main board of this power board, because it's not the same voltage. So what I've decided to do is slave this guy to run only the backlight and use that one for the TV. So now what I'm doing, and need to, because right now if I use it like that, I tested it, it works, but it's got two power cords, so it's not the best setup. So I'm gonna do something about it. But before, I'm gonna show you that it works this way. So the backlight is turned on. You see by the minute I plugged it in, it turns on, and I can start it, and you'll see Toshiba on a Samsung. Toshiba Samsung. So yeah, there you go, it works. And if you don't believe me, I'm just gonna start the game here. There you go, it works. Okay, so, but the thing is, if I want to turn it off, I don't want to accidentally leave it on. So for instance, if I turn off the TV with a power button here, it turns the TV off, but doesn't turn off the backlight. So then I have to go to the power bar. So no, that's not nice. So I'll fix that up. All I need is to switch this power here to the backlight using this one. And this one, I'm not using the backlight part of it. So what I'll do you switch 24 volt here. I'm gonna use that to turn on a relay. So when that guy turns on the backlight, it's gonna really turn the backlight, but it's gonna be a master-slave relationship between the two. So yeah, need to plug a relay in here, but unfortunately I don't have 12 volt relays. But I don't have a 24 volt relay, sorry, but I got some 12 volts. So there's my 12 volt relay, and look what I did. Just measured the resistance of the coil and doubled it with resistors. So now my 12 volt relay can work on 24 volts. And the two pins here is gonna be where I'm gonna be switching the whole power cable going to the slave backlight inverter power supply. So let's put that in there. So here I got the board, and 24 volt is always off when the TV is off. And I'm not using this part of this power part for the inverters, because I'm using the whole other board, as I said. So all I got to do is plug that in there and use the 24 volt that's going to be switched by the main board to switch the whole other power board in the TV, the original power board of the TV. So I'm gonna put that in there. And that's pretty nice. Right here it's all identified. So 24 volt are these pins, ground our nose. So yeah, I'm just gonna solder that in. There, it's on there. So now what I'm doing, I'm cutting this wire here. So this is where my relay will go in, and as well as getting rid of the extra cord, I'm gonna solder the other cord here going to the main PSU here. So yeah, I'll have this one bridge when this one turns on. And these are already connected as if there was a main board telling it to one power up and inverter power on. Okay, as you can see, I'm bridging one of the wires here, which is the line, not the neutral. So I'm doing it right. Same thing here, splicing this guy in. I wanted to splice in behind there, but these wires are smaller than these, so I went off the plug here, straight on there, soldered there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna be tidying up all the loose end and putting electrical tape everywhere, because it's not worth doing anything crazy with this set. So yeah, that's gonna be electrical tape, and I'll put the board back in there, and then I'm gonna test it out. Well, good news, guys. I found the little IR sensor, plugged it in, and I put an app on my tablet so I can at least get a remote for it. So, and everything works fine as it's expected to work. The only thing that doesn't work is the back panel, of course, but I don't care about that for now, because I'm gonna fix the logic board, the original logic board of the Samsung. Gonna fix it and put it back in there. And the reason it failed is, I can see my my cobbled up mess here. Well, the last TV place that replaced, that repaired this TV, they put in 47 microfarad instead of 470 microfarad, and I could hear when the thing was poured on, I could hear the MOSFET and the heatsink. There was a huge ringing. You could hear, well, not huge, but for my ears, I could definitely hear it, and it was on a 5-volt rail. So it's probably what fried the chip on the logic board, so it was a bad repair to begin with. But these sets, I'm gonna give you the number. They're really bad. They're notorious for mainboard blowing up for no reason. It's a terrible set, but it works. Picture is okay, a bit on the yellow side, but I'll manage. I mean, it didn't cost me much, so, and can tell it's working fine. So yeah, I'm gonna finish editing the video, and it's gonna be posted soon. So hope you have a nice one, and talk to you later, guys.